Right. Not played this before. It's supposed to be good. We were going to do a playthrough on it, but the stars didn't align on that front. So, let's get into it. Going in blind, I've seen probably about 3 minutes of gameplay at some point in my life. Ah, private detective. You gotta love a private detective. Hope there's less puzzles in this one. Goodness. Them floor sharks. Floor sharks are coming. Oh god. I thought the audio was okay, but still a bit loud apparently. Sad. We're winning. I got a gun. Yeah, they pay a lot in some places for shark meat. Smells disgusting. Oh, little croucheroonie. Have a little look-see in here. I think they've cheated with the foggy, and it's kind of like a. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure if it's volumetric. Shit, what did that? What did that tutorial say? Eee. What's that? Why's he bobbling? In world's ending. Right, let's have a look. And look, see around. Can we jump? No, no jump then. Or not unlocked yet. That's it. Sheer force of will, break the chains. Chains. There's a bit of Skyrim here. We're getting some lettuces out of boxes. I'm obviously missing something. I'm a total tool. Oh, here we go, here we go. Yes, bolt cutters. Your bolt cut. Use bolt cutters. You know what? I'm gonna go back through here as well. Now you cut the other one. Big brain time. No smooth brain in here. Okay. Chill out, psychic squids. No, Blue Drago. I've always assumed in Dungeons and Dragons the Ytalids, if that's what they're called, were inspired by Cthulhu. Oh, what we got here? Nothing. I'm gonna pretend this is a stealth game.
What a putrid offering.
Yeah, kind of agree there, buddy.
Don't fight. You have been chosen. has already been written.
Voldemort. As far as the eye can see.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh, bloody loud. Oh. No, nothing to see. It wasn't me. It's been hitting the juice too hard there. Right, let's try again with the audio. Turn down even more. Maybe turn these down a bit too. It was very loud. Very loud. There we go. Yes. Make it happen. Jay, we have a diary. Oh, look at this. I get to put points into things. Oh, I love leveling up. You love it. If anybody's ever going to make a game, for me, it has to have levels. Oh, yes. Lighter, can I inspect? Is it on the bottom? No, we can't inspect the bottom. I was thinking, you know, when he woke up, I wonder if he's going to have pissed himself.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Let's take the sleeping pills. Yeah. Should we have a drink? Should we have a drink? Cheers to that. Yeah, let's have a little drink. There we go. Oh, delightful.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh, I thought it was actually showing me something worthwhile there.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Nothing on the back. See, I'm used to looking on the back now. Get off radio.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Oh, get the phone. Get the phone.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce?
What a way to answer.
Investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information.
Can't wait to meet Niles. Oh, yes. Oh, how many points have we got? Oh, eight. Maybe we should be eloquent. I mean, the thing is, like, oh, all of them seem to be useful. Oh, Maris. I feel like occultism is going to be a useful skill to have here. And eloquence, I feel, is also going to be a useful skill to have. But then again, so is everything else. Yeah, let's bump up the things he's rubbish at. Oh, we've got 6 CP available. Oh, shit. Okay, so... Right. Yeah, that makes sense. So it's 1 CP per thing, but you only get a level up after you've put a certain right into it. Okay. Oh, spot hidden. Let's do some of that. Oh yes, we just get to level. That's perfect. Perfect. How do I say okay? We're done. We're done. Validate. Validate. Yes.
For this information, Mr. Pierce, our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
May I raise a sensitive
As you
question?
know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. Here's your
Coming.
fucking dollar. Book
Sir,
smart
I came
him.
here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
Both?
Come to me. It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
Sorry for your
Even
loss,
you
but
must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
well, you're painting.
Look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Oh, see, our occult stuff's gonna kick in here. And our spot hiddens.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
I was looking on there's a great subreddit, Anti-Work, and there was a great post. I was gonna say it, but he was doing the dialogue bit. Where there was a guy who he basically got a shitty text message from his boss, and he was basically saying, "Oh, I've just checked the CCTV for today's shift, and you were sat down all day. That's unacceptable. We can't have that behaviour. I can have words with you in the morning." And the guy's like, "Yeah, I cleared it with my superior. And I've got 2 broken bones in my foot, and it's okay." And while we're on the subject, he mentions like how he's got the highest ranking in package building or whatever for that day. And he's like, "I've reached the pinnacle of work, and you're giving me grief because I was sat down doing it." Then this guy kicks off and he's like, "Ah! You can't have that attitude if you want to get somewhere here. I'm sick of this. We'll have words tomorrow." And he's like, "Nah, fuck it, I quit."
Is this
It felt a lot more apparent during that conversation. Maybe not
as if
now.
Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
Oh, yes, it was a great one, wasn't it? Yeah.
It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Yeah, it's amazing. I love those sorts of things where it's just like, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. I'm gone. But that's the thing. It's like when on in this game and the guy's like, oh, the shortage of work. It's like, oh, I don't care. It's like these days there's a surplus of work. People are like, yeah, don't give a shit. No, you're gonna treat me like a fucking animal.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though the
Shoegate
notion
was
Sarah's
delightful.
mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as
Those training shoes.
I believe there is more to this
Yes,
case
they
than
are
just
trained.
an accident.
Thank you and goodbye. I mean, for somebody to think, oh, I need to impose my will on these people. How are these peasants ever going to be professional? I don't tell them to wear shoes. Oh my god! And then the sheer look of shock on their faces when you're like, no, I'm just going to carry my own trainers, thanks. Bye-bye. Well, you can't do that. No, apparently I can. Thank you.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions.
She had
everywhere.
visions like this guy.
She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
That's the real sad thing about it all. That HR, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's some nice nice HR people, but HR isn't there to help you. They are just literally an arm of the company to make sure, are we going to get sued for treating an employee bot like shit? That's basically it. But, yeah.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
Yeah, exactly.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
But that's the thing as well, that they're just like, oh, we're gonna impose this arbitrary thing, like no trainers at work. No, how's that good? Is it health and safety related? No. Is it going to improve productivity? No. Well, STFU. Oh, hey Squidgy. It's a good game. It's a good game. I verified with Greedo, who plays a lot of the same sort of games that I do. Highly respect his opinion. He said it's a good one. He thinks. And so far, I've seen a squiddly pirate guy, and I'm a proper drunk.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
That's all I
think
need,
I'm
buddy.
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side.
I mean, that ticks a lot of my boxes
Let's
there.
sum things up.
Greedo.
The artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
We've got a painting down here somewhere as well.
And the rumors
I can't
about
look.
her supposed folly.
HR doesn't allow us to look at this point.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Oh, and also, it's got leveling up on stuff. Love leveling up. Where is it? Where's our perks? There we go. Oh, stuff to level up. Skills.
Darkwater.
I spent them all.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
And there you go, there's the
No doubt
painting.
Find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader.
Oh, how did you play 2Go last night, by the way? So I can make it. I was drafted to go play Warframe once the kids went to bed. That's a bit like us. Look at the shipping label. Oh, progression on the medical stuff. Oh, maybe that is thinking. I always got those two confused, because they all both came out at the same sort of time, didn't they?
Linguistics, archaeology.
I think as well. Is it Frogware? I think that's the name of the company. Are they the ones who did Sunken Sea? Because I believe there was some controversy at the time as well, because
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
the publisher who they were running with was basically like, hey, gives you source code so we can give it to this other company who are making a game very similar to yours, which might be this one. And they were like, yeah, we don't want to do that, thanks. Yeah, exactly. I think we searched everything here. Did we search everything here? Let's have another drink before we go. You can't be a proper alcoholic if you're not gonna have another drink before you go. One for the journey. Let's go. Yeah, publishers are not the best. I mean, I can't speak for all publishers, but I know a guy who runs his own game studio. I won't mention names. But he got into an arrangement with a publisher where they were like, "Yeah, we're going to we'll do your translation, we'll do your marketing, and there was a few other things that they offered to do, and they wanted down. I think it was a 30% cut." And he was like, "Well, look, okay, fair enough then." Unfortunately, there was no timeline on when they would do the translation. So when the game launched, they literally done nothing on that front. The marketing, they decided, well, actually, we're not going to market your game much because we've got another game that we want to market more. And we don't want yours taking the spotlight. And they couldn't market their own game because it was a breach of contract and they'd get sued. So they basically had this game that was released. They couldn't market it at all themselves. It wasn't translated for multiple territories that they wanted to release it in. And they basically just had to sit there going, well, we can't really do much because the publisher's got all the rights. And then I believe near the end of the publisher's hold on the IP expiring, they put it on the Switch store for like $1 or something. So anybody who was going to buy the game had already bought it by that point. So by the time they got the rights back, they couldn't really sell it to anyone. And publishers, I just hate publishers. They're like parasitic. And these days as well, considering that there's a lot of other third-party ways to advertise your own game. And don't get me wrong, it is nice to have a publisher who, like, let's say, Namco Bandai or something, pick up your game. You know that you got some hope there of getting a lot of traction. But, it's this parasitic, symbiotic sort of relationship going on there. It's like the recruitment industry. Ugh. Off we go. Sailing. I've always found focus games to be hit and miss as well. Because I quite liked The Surge. But it got so repetitive so early on. Yeah, but that's the problem, is it? Because a lot of the publishers have the legal staff and things, so they can go, well, legally, what can we get away with, like imposing on the devs? And it's... yeah, that's right. The Surge, it is very much a sci-fi Dark Souls, and it plays really well to start with. The animations are smooth, the graphics are good. There's a unique sort of like, you get parts from people as you kill them, and you recombine them to make like armors and stuff. But it starts to get really repetitive, where you're like, oh, I just need to kill X of these to get this armor to survive to the next bit, to kill X of these, and I think I've got the Surge too, but I haven't tried that yet. But I did enjoy what I played of it. It was quite good. Only got to the second area, but that was like 4 hours or so. I might pick it back up at some point. But as I've got Elden Ring coming in like a few months, that'll sort me soul fix out. Especially as just an Ashen as well, which was a Souls-like.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Nice boat
What
just
wind
slopped
brought
over there.
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget.
Oh, did you complete Dark Souls in the end?
And a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
The audio on this game is all over the place. Get right down there, right down. Yeah. How far did you get? What boss did you get up to? Oh, Blighttown, yeah, that's... Oh, Blighttown. Everything is stacked against you there. Like, just to get down there, you'll end up falling to your death loads. Then when you get down there, everything's trying to poison you. Oh yeah, Blighttown was horrendous. What info you got for me, son? They're all related.
Hey, be careful.
Our move there. It's Sunny Birkenhead. This must be the pyramids.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
It did level up eloquence.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
The graphics and the environment so far remind me a bit of Kingpin. If you remembers that game.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Speak for yourself. I mean, I like the wobbly textures of Kingpin myself. And this guy's head. Like, can't sit still. Got ants in his pants.
her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point
Drink
of
your
view.
whiskey, Ted. God.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself.
Wait, wait, you
Make
touch
up your own
your
mind.
special paintings?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough
Bathing
time,
review
all the
there.
same.
Of this bar.
Steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
I hope you don't put that in his TripAdvisor.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
Yell.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with
Sounds
it.
like a great place.
But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Yeah, let's get a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came
Oh,
looking for a fight
no.
in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Oh, I'm going to be sober by the end of this chapter now.
That'll be all for now.
Was that a game? I haven't heard of that one. I thought he was going to, like, get this guy to tell him stuff, not just trip him over for shits and giggles. You there. Tell me your
Looking at,
secret.
stranger.
Oh, what's it? There's been loads of them, hasn't there? But I don't think I've played any of them before. I've read the short stories of Lovecraft, but I don't know. They were very. The thing is, when you hear about Cthulhu, like lore and stuff, it sounds really, really like deep, and there's all this kind of like world around it. But really, the short stories are really short. You're like, how did people get this whole world from just these short stories?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
What's that?
I meant...
Is that any good?
I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm not getting on well with these peeps, am I? Fine. If you're not gonna give me any booze, oh maybe I'll speak to these drunks.
Like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
Oh shit!
One of the miraculous catch.
Oh no, they were sharks, weren't they? Because at the start, in his vision, he saw a load of like beach whales and sharks and stuff in that cove place.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it.
Oh, is there?
Tells
Oh, I
the
thought there was only
story
2
of the
short stories.
miraculous catch.
Oh, that makes sense then if
It's
there's
a
a lot
local
more.
legend.
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents.
Yeah, apparently as a
tasted its
person, he wasn't that great.
And it was delicious.
Quite openly racist from what I remember hearing of him.
I bid you farewell.
But
Good night,
yeah,
stranger.
the thing is, all I know about him is Cthulhu. Really, I don't know what else he did. But he's got loads of short stories. Oh, book smart. Oh, look at him. Oh, he knows how to cast like protection from evil.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Okay, we've exhausted him.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Okay, so they just caught a huge whale, basically. Well, apparently.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
Get out of here. Yeah, see, there was loads of this stuff in his dream.
Let the police do their work.
I remember watching,
Sullivan.
oh, God, I can't remember what it was called. It was like one of Peter Jackson's early movies. And it was kind of like a Resident Evil sort of setup. But they were all aliens. And it was like a intergalactic McDonald's thing. And I remember watching that thinking, this is crazy. It was quite good. And then years later, I was like, oh, he's doing Lord of the Rings. What? Bad Taste, that was it. Bad Taste, yes. Oh, that was delightful. There's a bit where they shoot a rocket through a door and it blows up a sheep or something.
You're not sailors. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Move along, sure.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Yeah, Braindead, I
In
remember
any
that
case,
one.
It's not very important. I can't answer that.
The rat people
You can't?
drinking custard or something.
Or you don't want to.
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job. You don't put that
I was saying, it's like, what? Why is this guy doing Lord of the Rings? But hey, props to him. He was very good with it. I very much enjoyed Lord of the Rings. That's a spooky looking light, isn't it? I wasn't a massive fan of The Hobbit,
Broken. This place seems half
but
abandoned.
I very much
I
liked
wonder what
all
Captain
of Lord of the
Fitzroy
Rings.
has got to say about this woman cat.
So we're just snooping around your place.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be
I
disappointed.
can see the logic in them doing
Get
it.
done? Come join me on the deck.
On certain parts of it, I thought, oh, this does feel like Lord of the Rings. It feels quite good. But then other parts, I just didn't gel well with the dwarves. I didn't like them at all. At all. For the rest, it was okay.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the
Oh,
table
yeah,
next
thank
to
you, thank you.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
I'm a bit worried that this is actually going to be a detective puzzle game. And as we
Priscilla.
discovered with the previous game,
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
I'm not too good at using my brain for things.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Oh, a toilet. Well, of course we can level up stuff from Oh, that's cool if we can level stuff up from just looking at things. Yeah, yeah. Oh, one point available. Yeah, I should have gone with strength in that bar thing. I got higher strength than eloquence. Well, let's save our points for now. Points mean prizes after all. I can't physically, my brain just shuts off. You know when like somebody goes, oh, I had a really interesting dream last night, and your brain just shuts off for any word after that? It's kind of like that, but my brain's
This
just
Matt
like,
and Fitzroy
can't do it.
twins.
It's like, you know, chess? Can't play chess.
What a macabre souvenir.
Well, it's the same guy. Or not. Well, that's his leg. Yeah, it's like trying to think more than one move ahead. I'm like, no. But ironically, I'm okay at RTS games. So you might want to clear that out of the way, mate. He's gone? Been done one? Well, maybe that's what I've been going wrong with my life.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
He's out of sea most of the time, anyway. He probably doesn't care.
Signed anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the book.
That's your peg leg buddies.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His
Oh,
wooden
she
leg
was
was
on the
here.
boat when the
You
big
can go and
thing was
see
there,
if you're interested.
apparently.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not
can
exactly,
help.
no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Give me the
Look, it's
warehouse.
right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
That's odd, because the guy didn't look like he was anything to do with shit.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I've got another character point. Oh, they're moving out of the way as well. What's up here? The common game design thing, that isn't it? Like, give you 2 avenues, but make you think you want to go down one of them.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I hope so.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, I can't be arsed loading up Technobabble. Did you fix your issue, Tudge?
I shall take my leave.
Ah! Have a little look-see.
A handle.
Already
Must
paying
come from
off
these
there.
old winches.
There's a good shout on the spot hidden.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Let's have a little look-see. Oh, is that what this is based off then? Well, maybe like Scoochie was saying, maybe this is the one with dice rolls and stuff in.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Oh, I'm missing something.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Come on, fine. Oh, I need that. Give me one of them. Need a big cog. Maybe my spot thingy isn't high enough. It's a pain in the ass. No, it's gone out here, so there's got to be something inside. I'll give it one more sweep, and if I can't find it, then I have to go the other way. 2 point. At least, oh, that's actually put me up a bit there, hasn't it? So let's go with that. But then, I wonder if maybe you can get up that side and there's something up there. It's for an early thing, they're not going to require you to have a super amount, I imagine. Oh, eggs. Very disappointing. No, it doesn't. It doesn't seem to work. Because it looks like there's a cog missing or something. If I go over there now. So we got that bit there, but there's nothing connecting to that bit, and there's no other option. And it's still got that little searchy green thing down the bottom left as well. But there is that other side. Maybe I can't get in there, but it wouldn't surprise me if there was something up there.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real big.
Oh, look down here. Oh, oh. They all see me?
Damnation, I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Look it up. What a surprise. Oh, that's a bit odd.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Yeah, it's quite cool. The that all these things factor into stuff. Have you heard about they're remaking Jedi Knights of the Republic? Is that the one or is that the MMO one? Whatever the RPG one was.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to
Let's go speak to them chaps there.
What brings you to dark water?
That's certainly not the booze.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again.
I'm hoping because they're
Since
drunk,
the
they'll let
whaling
slip some
station shut
goodies.
down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're
Well, if it
more
wasn't for them,
scared
these
of
guys wouldn't be
cat than
drunk.
Attacked by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute.
Oh,
Let me
see.
tell you a-
See, there we go.
Nothing at all.
Yeah, thanks for
I've
that.
taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Who's this guy?
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so
Well,
interested
sir.
in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
A badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next verse. I'll tell you what.
Yes, lure him
There are
in.
sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
Who are they?
Sorry, I really can't talk about them. Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard?
Oh, that's a good one.
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Be the private dick.
Thank you for your valuable help.
Okay, sir.
But I don't want to tell him that I want to go in because he might be like, oh,
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down.
solid
Why not go
snake.
and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Goodies. No. No goodies. Oh yeah, they're also bringing back Game Master as well. Games Master.
Who's this guy?
Shame there won't be
What's with you
Patrick
wandering
Moore.
around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
I don't even know who Rap is.
They could have
Give him
done
a
it
goggle
by
later.
themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to
Oh,
be
there's
talked
books
about
or
behind
shows.
her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
That didn't go too well. Yeah, Claude, give him the watch.
They can't understand.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so.
What was it? Netflix got so much stuff on it these days.
Me? I'm not scared.
Oh, touch it like this. I started watching Sweet Home. That's nice. That's the name of it. Those weird, like what look like parasitic creatures or something. Yeah. So, well, it was on the watch list for a while, but last night, after I went up, I thought, oh, I'll watch that for a bit. Nothing like a crazy, almost zombie-like movie to put you to sleep. Right, fresh eyes. Let's have a quick look around here again. Come on, just get a cog. Any old cog. Oh, Touch is foaming at the mouth now. Oh yeah! Someone to discuss it with.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I shall take my leave.
Points. Let's go speak to Kat. See what she's got to say. Actually, maybe the guy there will have something to say. I don't know what this Giri Haji thing is.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Yeah, but is that the name of the show? Giri Haji? Oh, right, okay. Well, I assume you were shortening it or abbreviating it or something.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Not that again. Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering.
Another break? I told you to beat it.
Fine.
You again.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all.
There might be cat torturing
There's
people
the
there
fate of its
or
owners
something.
and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
I just have to ask the policeman to let me in then.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Or not. Maybe I've screwed this up because I assumed that I could just keep going back whenever I wanted and carry on doing the dialogue, but the dialogue kind of expires. Have you spoken to them?
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Eloquence is rubbish.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss
Okay,
us?
well, I'll go back. I'll try and lie. What's the worst that could happen?
I've taken enough of your time.
No, at least if fall back, I can get those two to remove them, I think.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay. Send in the soaks.
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss?
Yeah.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need
I'm
you to
rubbish
keep
at
me busy
lying.
for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
I can possibly go steal some. I don't have to steal any if that's the option. Well, this chump down here. Maybe he'll have some advice. Or a spare cog. Or not. Or not. Maybe we can sneak into the back. Yeah, I've tried talking to Kat and she's like, no.
I told you to beat it. I told you to beat it.
Yeah.
Do you like our song?
I've always spoken to these chumps.
That's true. I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch.
You shouldn't talk about the dead like that.
We're not speaking ill. We're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking ill, you see.
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
I trying to find that bloody cog.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge. And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
There's no drinks on here I can rob. Oh god. But I can't level up my thing.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Oh, busted my eye out. Yeah, that's one. All roads seem to lead to areas that I can't do anything with. I thought I might be able to climb up here and do something, but there's no climb button.
It's no use. The padlock won't give. I've no idea what it says.
Well, this might be the shortest playthrough in history then. I mean, if you can find out where the cog is or whatever we need for that other thing, because the spot hidden's done quite well so far. We've got 2 of the pieces, just can't find the bloody last piece. And I haven't got a walkthrough loaded up for this. I had a walkthrough loaded up for Song of Horror because after the first episode, I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna solve the puzzles myself here. My brain can't handle that level of responsibility.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
And a bit of sheet metal. Let's go. That bit. Oh, there we go. I just need to go down. Oh, yes. Go team. Let's go. Some flow now.
Looks
Like Tudge
everything's
doing a
in
dump.
place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Yes, don't worry about the noise, people.
Broke it.
Oh my god, he is useless. He is absolutely useless. Every avenue. Just goosed. Like, why? Why? Just do it. Just do it. Wow. Well, maybe I'm that bad. I found a way to make the game uncompletable. He's got loads of strength, though. He's got loads of strength.
A little mouse has got
Oh, here we
lost
go.
on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
The game's taking pity.
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
No, she got me.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Have to go have harsh words with her. Listen here, lady. A bit spooky up there. Right, where is she?
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
I'll find a bottle.
I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also
I'm no
really
good at
stupid
lying.
of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest,
That is in.
as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Yes.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Well, considering I've pissed away almost every other avenue.
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here.
Well, it's not the cleanest
I
of
was given to
places.
believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley, I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
I'm not sure which one that is. Maybe. Literally. There you go. Come on, chop chop here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. I told you. Told you let me in. Oh, what's that? Oh, just the way in. Why would she have to pick lock her own thing?
Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Yes, thank you, goodbye. If only work was always this much fun.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Yes, that. Oh. Reconstruct the scene.
These painkillers were prescribed 3 months ago. Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death. It smells as bad as it looks.
Fish guts. Ugh.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
That's it, the insane clown posse here now.
Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
I mean, that would make it a bit more spooky, wouldn't it? They came, like, just diving in.
What happened here?
What are they doing?
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Yes, that's all the clues. That it? Two CP. Where should we put our CPs? I like occultism. I feel like that's going to pay off in the long run. But strength's also very important. Oh, can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I've already started down this path, so let's do some more spot hiddens. Definitely found everything then.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Yeah. Whatever. Oh, I don't think my psychology is that great. My strength is quite good, but I don't think threatening them's gonna get me anywhere.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Nice.
Andrews, would you please shut the door?
Got a free lift off him.
Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Oh, the old fist in the hand.
This mansion.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh, yes.
The Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
The perfect place. Yeah, I didn't even think he was that fat. But I guess back in the day, I mean, I'd be classed as like morbidly obese back in the day or something. These days, it's like, oh, you're just average. Someone's supposed to shanked him on the face. Ugh, I don't think you would, Pete. You'd still be able to batter anybody who gave you shit back then. And also, woodworking. It'd be a lot more of a sought after trade back then. A skill. You'd been right in there.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Maybe both. Woodworking for the mob.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out.
You'd have to be quite quick at making them, wouldn't you?
Yes.
A lot of snitches.
If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as
That
it
means
is.
go trouble Silas.
We're gonna take a closer look.
He's
at
got
this
the
mansion,
answers.
or do you have other questions?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards,
That's it.
there's nothing to worry about.
Interrogate the fuzz.
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though
Just want all
he's
the
a
info.
remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able
Yeah,
to
let's
see
move
you
along
when
then.
you arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I'll be with you in a minute. Just scouting out the place.
1693. This house is much older than it seems.
John Wickwood.
Poor kid.
Simon Hawkins. I don't remember them mentioned at all.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
That's it. Gotta find all them secrets. This was somebody's job to make these secrets.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Well, by that I mean,
Please
let's
give me
just
a
keep
minute.
looking around a bit more.
I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
All this info. Leverage. When old Silas McGee appears. Oh, shit, as it happens, I should have probably gone around that way. What's that there? The glitch.
This entrance is still in use.
I didn't want to try and open it.
Whoa! You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Officer Bradley!
You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that
As
means
the
kicking
officer.
the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here.
Told you.
No baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do.
Thanks,
Go on,
buddy.
then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what
Whoop,
more
whoop,
I can
whoop.
learn from this mansion.
I didn't even want to go into that door. The game forced me against my will. I wanted to go explore. Yeah, no worries, buddy. Thanks for the help. Without you, I would still be talking to drunkards in a fishing town.
This gate is locked.
Yeah, let's see what's in this. You know, there's always going to be good stuff when you're in a wooden shack thing.
Rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
I think I'm going to break into his house now. He'll be well pissed off. Is that it? Well, I can't say if they're worth in there. That was fairly pointless. Right, let's go back up and have a look at the front of the house. Was there anything around here? No. Very nicely designed. But actually... Oh, I can't do it on this. Oh no, I changed the button, didn't I? It's that button, yes. I'm just changing the color stuff for a minute. Oh, that's rubbish one. Don't want that one. Oh, where is it? Yeah, that's some adaptive sharpen. And I'll have... Vibrance! Yes, give me the vibrance! Maybe that looks a bit better. Oh, yes. I don't think that's actually going to affect you guys watching, but the game overlay just makes it a bit more vibrant.
Shall we enter?
In a minute, Bradley. You were next to no use to me before. You total anus.
I'll have to find another entrance.
I'm not really a completionist, but I do quite like exploring things like this. I was gonna get the Blair Witch game because that looked quite good for just exploring around. I'm not really a big fan of walking simulators normally. Well, I guess there's more to that than just walking. But... Alright, well, up to the doorway. Oh, hello?
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Oh, that's just a thing on there. Right, round the other side.
Pierce, now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Yes, in we go.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Or maybe I should have gone and spoken to Silas more. Oh well. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Oh yes, this looks proper good.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
I'm sure there's another game like this where you had to go like reconstruct the crime scene. Like Condemned, maybe?
What kind of meat is this?
Wait. Something. I really don't know what else I can investigate here.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor.
You damn kid! Did he shot himself and dropped that?
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
But I ain't eating this squid shit.
Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Oh, there's a little dead rat there. Even the rat couldn't stomach it. I'll be with you in a minute, boss.
Silas managed to bring the fire.
Too much rubble. I'll find an
It's
easier
already
way.
too late for the Hawkins.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. They had a fight. Did it stop at the time of the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Oh, here we go. Found something.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes?
Cinderella.
How?
Booze or something.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? Did someone escape the fire?
Nothing else? Missing. Oh, yes, this.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
There we go.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Fireman? Lad, you're on fire.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
There's no point rubbing it in that they've botched it.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Right, I need to read things to get more occult knowledge. Bit of a mental picture. Yes, more medicinal reading.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Right, upstairs is blocked off, so it's got to be downstairs then. And it will be that doorway that we went past. I think.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. This door is blocked from the outside.
Silas. Silas was cheating with her. And the guy found out and he was like, no. And if we look, Silas's body will all be burnt or something.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
There's a possibility. Anything's possible. Right, wait. Whoa, what? Yeah, let's come back here. Come back there. Because there was the other doorway we didn't go through.
This door is locked.
Rubbish. I'm quite liking this game so far, though. It's got a nice atmosphere to it, and it's not like it's constantly
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein,
ramming puzzles in my face.
dated 1818. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Not a nice looking figure.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. There's something disturbing about this painting. There's something disturbing about this painting.
So far, we can assume then that Sarah's like has the same sort of visions he does.
20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
Well, I should have a little bit more of a look around, and then I'll go into detective mode. This is huge. Oh, I can't do detective mode. Well, that's fine. Let's speak to him.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
So me crouching there, by the way, is control's the shortcut for crouching, but Alt Control and buttons are my mute button. It's easy randomly looking at people's crotches.
What could Sarah have
in fact
done
not
to make
doing
this
that.
person threaten to call the police?
So she was getting more and more insane then by the sounds of it. Oh, that sounds like someone hanging. Here's the rat. Nice.
Locked. The boys' room. What was going through that boy's mind?
I'll come out to the kids' room in a minute. Yes. There we
What
go.
will her room reveal about her?
I wonder how many points I've got now. There's points being prizes. Yes, there we go. Let's have investigation as well, because that's been quite useful.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Never heard of them. Sounds like nasty stuff, though. No, I've got the thing. Got the key.
Perfect.
This is a treasure trove. I'll get your occult senses going on this.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? Looks like a revocation ritual. Was she trying to invoke something or banish it? This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Returned.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Oh no, here's the key. Slash
Bradley?
door.
Is that you?
Oh no. There's no manual save then. What? Oh, yes. The game's changed. Let's do the kid's reconstruction before things go too mental.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Is that one of those barbiturate things?
Sleeping pills.
No.
Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Maybe that's why she was trying to banish something. Maybe try to banish something to protect the kid. Yeah, I've already searched through all that, so it must be upwards. I mean, the game's trying to push us up there because it's done the whole paintings have vanished and the slashes everywhere now, so. But this could be one of the monsters that we saw on the wall. Is that him? Maybe that's Mr. Hawkins. Oh.
You! Stop!
Go back here.
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
He assumed it's a man. Could be a woman. And also, we didn't get to fully investigate that room, so I'm going back up there. There might be other clues. Or maybe not. But they grabbed some sort of big book. Tome of sort.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated
I'll cover you.
1818. This door was closed earlier.
Oh, this is the fire room, isn't it?
Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here. I'm sure. Let's search this room. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Oh no, this feels like a puzzle. So there's a picture of him in, where was it, Africa or something?
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Right, give me a second. Where's the clues? Oh no, it's Egypt. Bloody
Doesn't work.
Egypt.
Seems like this came from a log. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of... It looks like an old seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
Yeah, that's a bit sus. We must need specific coordinates, whatever. There's coordinates on the damn thing.
Doesn't
Have a look at my stats. 4 CP available.
work. I must have missed something.
There's nothing on there. Right, it's gonna have to be back on that it's gonna have to be back on this thing here.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
So I guess we have to do the silliest thing. Unless there's dark water on here. Be like 25, no. 75? Oh god, you can't even see properly on here. 75, 41. No, right. Go to Google.
Work. I must
Go
have
to
missed something.
Google. Oh god, you've got to do a load of stuff on that. But there's also apparently something here.
This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Let's see if we enforce it.
Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
That's fine. That's fine. Right, so it's just going to be what the plotting was on there. 4270. $42 north. Yes, that'll be right there. And 70 west.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Right, move the marker 47 north, 55 west. 47 north, 55 west. You need to move the marker up and then right. What? $47.55. 55 will be right there. 57 will be right there.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Oh, I don't think I've got to do it all at once in like a weird, bizarre... Oh, no. Yes, you examine the map on the desk, done that. You need to recreate this path on the globe. Oh my god, but the problem is it's not super obvious where the points are. Right, okay, so I'm going to start at 42, whatever. 42, 70 something. 42, 70. About there. Ish. It's not even like that's a... My god.
Doesn't work.
Awful.
I must have missed
47, 55. So 47 would be about 47 north. There. 55 would be about... As soon as I go up, I can't see the damn underneath me. 55 would be about there. Then we need to go to 49 north, 61 west. 49 there. And 61 west, which would be about that way, I think. This is rubbish. 57 north, 51 west. So 57 north play like up there somewhere. And 51 west. I can't even see the west markings right now, so this is awful. So that's about there somewhere. Move the markings to 33 north, 53 west. 33 north, 53 west. There. And 53 west. That's about there somewhere.
Looks like it worked.
I can't even right now.
Well done, Pierce.
Well, down we go. It was a painting he stole. Painting, not a book. Not a book.
A secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already
No more points.
gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place?
3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Let's reconstruct it. Or maybe it was Batman at the reconstruction thing.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others?
Oh, we've seen them before.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house.
Oh, lovely little squid. Squid daddy.
What is this mask supposed to represent?
The one thing that confused me a bit about this game so far, right, is so we level up occultism and medicinal skills by interacting with the stuff. But interacting with occult things doesn't always seem to yield results because you don't know enough about it. But then surely, if you don't know enough about it early on, you're never going to know enough about them as you go through the game. I don't know. It feels like maybe you're always on the back foot with that. Nothing here. I got it. Look at that. Oh, there you go.
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Ah, she listened in on them. All the spoopy mans.
This symbol. What does it mean?
Doesn't look good, officer. Well, the sanity stuff hasn't changed at all. I'm wondering if maybe if we mess stuff up, we might end up going down that path. I don't know.
Of course.
And something tells me that
Oh.
the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way.
Okay,
If
Officer
possible,
Bradley.
I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
There's that wading through custard. Oh, just reflections. I mean, you could have just probably waited
Some kind
there.
of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
No, I could have just opened the door for him.
An old diary. Sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old. These paintings must be several centuries old. This monstrous creature must be an allegory. These
There's shit
people
everywhere.
lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep? These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
Stumbled across the old gods now. The odd thing is, though, I assume this is going to lead us to where he originally had his dream.
Time has weakened these structures.
But there was the voice talking to him at the start, so maybe whoever they're worshipping has already spoken to this dude. And little Bobby, or whatever he's called, he's probably already seen the horrors.
I don't have time to search them all. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Lovely. Been milking
It looks
them.
like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Milking the squid god. Or inking him? I don't know. Maybe you ink a squid.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God.
Me into.
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Seems good, buddy. See you in a minute. Really, there doesn't seem to be much point in having the lantern. Oh, there's me. If that is me.
A table for sacrifice?
Not in the eye. Oh no, there's so much stuff I could have researched up there.
I gotta.
Premonitions.
I can't breathe. What's happening?
Leave the place as fast as you can, but there's stuff to see. There'd be puzzles and things. Clues.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is time. You will soon be one of us, if your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough.
My body is ready.
Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Yeah.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual. I can't read Latin.
That's a shame. There we go. Bank that. Oh, did I get a crazy thing for that? No, my sanity hasn't altered. That's good. Or maybe it's bad. Maybe we want the sanity to alter. I don't know. I can't see, like, the squid pirate man.
You who sleeps, accept this dreamer under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Padk Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Bastards.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed, not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth. Bring me more sacred flesh.
Oh my god. Any clues? You're sleeping.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
Give me all your cloaks, buddy.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Again, this primitive writing.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Sneaking this way. Sneaking this way. Nothing to see here. Not even here. Who knows what's happened to Officer Bradley? There he is. Oh, pirate squid.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
Uh-oh.
An intruder! Oh, shit.
To arms, men.
Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get
to
back!
shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
He doesn't care. Oh, that's the dude! That's Charles Hawking.
Shouldn't have seen this.
Oh no, poor Bradley. Wait. Assign the points! Assign the points! Need strength to get out of this one, I think. Bank that in there. Yeah. Oh my god.
Caving in. I need to get out of here.
We're leaving, Marines. Oh god. Bad things. Oh, was there? No, there wasn't a thing there. No time to loot. Oh, so Charles is a pirate squid man. Was I too slow or was that meant to happen?
My leg!
Get out. Here we go. That's not good. Oh, God, what was that sound? There you go, up here, let's go, go, go!
Light. At last.
Bollocks. That's it, gotta go to the Institute. They'll make sure that I'm okay, right? Alright, we'll give them the time. We've crested the 2 hour 30 mark. I think we'll save here. And resume in a bit. Oh, it's the squid oil.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject. There, he's opening his eyes.
You saved him, Fuller. I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps.
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
How is he even alive?
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No.
You've got a tumor in your mind. It's making you mad.
What happened to me?
Right. I have to leave it there. I'll come back in a bit. Maybe today, I'm not sure. It might not be today. It might be next week. We'll see. I'm quite liking this one so far. Getting through. Oh, look at him there. Old Squid McGee up there. It's a good game so far. Anyway, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.